You know, people often see the glory, but not the grind. They talk about the iPhone, the iMac, the keynote speeches, but behind every overnight success was a decade of silent battles. Battles I fought with failure, with rejection, and with myself. Let me take you back to 1985. I was fired from Apple, the very company I founded. At 30 years old, I was publicly humiliated. I felt lost, empty, like a part of me had died. But you know what? Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I didn't. And in that space of loss, I discovered freedom. I entered one of the most creative periods of my life. I started Next. I fell in love with Pixar. I married the woman I love, all because I kept moving. Endurance is not about never falling. It's about learning to get up one more time than you fall. Looking back, getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have happened to me. It stripped away the illusion of success and replaced it with the clarity of purpose. You see, the key isn't being the smartest in the room. It's about being the most resilient. It's about knowing what truly matters and having the courage to follow it through. You have a limited time on this earth. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Have the endurance to trust your inner voice, to keep going, even when the path is uncertain, especially when it's uncertain. Endurance is showing up every single day, even when no one's watching, especially when no one's watching. People ask me, "Wait, what's the secret?" It's simple. Stay hungry, stay foolish, stay hungry for growth, for truth, for innovation. Stay foolish enough to dream big, big enough that people call you crazy, and bold enough to prove them wrong with action. When I came back to Apple, I wasn't the same person. I had failed, I had fallen, but I had also learned, and I brought all of it with me. That's how endurance shapes greatness. Not in spite of the struggle, but because of it. The products we made weren't just about technology. They were about intuition, simplicity, purpose, and I had to live those principles before I could create them. So if you're lost, if you're struggling, if you feel like you're behind, good. That means you're on the journey, and that journey is building the you you're meant to become.